Welcome back to my channel. We have a very loving math question here on the board under geometry. This is very simple but very tricky as well. We are given a right angled triangle. Please, first of all, this is not drawn to scale. No, it's not. So we have a right angled triangle and we have this side. Let's name this for clarity's sake A, B, and C. And AB is 1 cm and AC is √2 centimeters. Now, the question says we should find MN, which is the radius of the semicircle. Being that triangle ABC is right angle, we can find side BC using the Pythagorean theorem. So let's do that. Using Pythagorean theorem, using the Pythagorean theorem, we will have AB squared plus BC squared should be equal to AC squared. AB squared plus BC squared should be equal to AC squared. Now AB is 1, BC is unknown, and AC is √2. Okay, 1 squared is 1 plus BC squared is equal to √2 squared will give us 2. So if we subtract 1 from both sides, we are going to have BC squared is equal to 2 minus 1, which is 1, right? Now take square root of both sides. Take square root on both sides. We will have square root of BC squared is equal to square root of 1. So this will remove this and we have BC is equal to square root of 1 is 1. Therefore, BC is also 1 centimeters. If this is the first time you are coming across my channel, please click the subscription button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss my videos. If you don't, that means this might be the last time you will see me. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Alright, then on the comments, please tell me how you feel about my video, any correction needed, and I will be on the comments reading your suggestions. Okay, so we are trying to find the length MN. First of all, when two sides of a triangle are equal, it simply means that that triangle is an isosceles triangle. So this implies that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. That's the meaning. Okay? Therefore, the base angles are equal. So since this side is equal to this side, therefore this angle should be equal to this angle. And here is already 90 degrees. So that means A is 45 degrees and B and C is 45 degrees as well. Okay, nice. Now note that N is 90 degrees. How do we know that N is 90 degrees? Remember the theorem that states that in a circle of center 0, if you have a tangent, let's call this tangent AB, okay, and this is the center of the circle. If you draw a straight line from the center of a circle to the tangent, at the point of contact between the tangent and the circle, 90 degrees is formed. Now you can see that AC is what? A tangent at point N, and that is where our radius is touching the length, is touching our tangent. Therefore, point N should be 90 degrees. All right. Now, moving forward, we would notice that if this is 90 degrees and this side is 45 degrees, therefore M is 45 degrees as well. All right? M is 45 degrees as well. Therefore, triangle AMN is also an isosceles triangle. And if this side is equal to this side in terms of angle, therefore it means that MN is equal to AN. So MN should be equal to AN. Now we are going to keep that aside. All right? So MN is equal to AN. Now we are close to our answer. We are very close to our answer. Now look at what we have. The intention is to find MN, which is also equal to AN. All right. Now let's join M to C. Let's join M to C. All right. Now, having done that, here is 90 degrees, right? Yes. Now, MB is equal to MN. Both are radius of the circle. So we have that MB is equal to MN. Both are radius of this circle, right? They are both radii of the circle. All right. Now, MC is common to triangle M. Now, what I'm comparing is triangle MBC and triangle MNC. I'm comparing them. So you can see that MB is equal to MN, which I've written, the radii of the circle. Then they have MC as what? The same, right? MC is the same. Now, it simply means that this triangle MBC and triangle MNC are identical. They are identical. And if that is the case, therefore BC should be equal to NC, right? Which is also equal to 1. Since BC is 1, so NC is also 1. Now, we are very close to our answer. Remember that we are trying to find the length MN. Now, let's get AN. AC is equal to AN plus NC. Okay? Now, AC is root 2. AN is unknown. And NC is 1. So, if we take away 1 from both sides, we will have AN is equal to root 2 minus 1. All right? Now, you can press this in calculator and find its value. Remember the question says we should find MN, but also note that MN is equal to AN. All right? So, MN is equal to AN, which is equal to root 2 take away 1. And that is the value in centimeters, sorry. So you can use calculator to get the value in decimal. So this is the answer in centimeters. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.